Today I'm kind of answering a question that actually got me thinking much more than I anticipated, and it was about like which was my favorite frame or the easiest one to level cap, and that's what got me thinking. So I did level caps with Ash, Revenant, and Wisp, and I also attempted with Rhino, and let's try to rank them. I would say that the easiest one is Ash. No doubt, Ash is, for me, it's the easiest one. Going stealth is like no brainer. Just hit the stealth button every few seconds, and just chill. It's the easiest one. It was also the frame that I got the best time, which was a sub 3 hour run. It was with the Convectress, and yeah, Ash is pretty nice. There's no big mystery about it. Just pretty good. Not as easy to obtain these days, but yeah. Let's see. Number two, that's gonna be Revenant. Revenant is, after the rework, is one of the craziest frames ever. He's pretty much immortal. The vampire frame is super crazy. His kit is it's pretty much perfect for disruption. It's crazy how good he is. Run with him was pretty chill. I did died, and that's why he's like number two, because I managed to do faster stuff and also not to die with Ash. But Revenant is a solid option. And if I was a new player aiming to go to level cap, Revenant could probably be my first choice, because Revenant, the normal one, is not hard to obtain, and now the Prime is just out, so yeah. Having a Prime frame, brand new Prime frame that can go to level cap seems pretty nice. And yeah, Revenant is pretty good. Let's see now. So I'm also gonna talk about Rhino, and it's kind of hard to choose between Wisp and Rhino for this spot, because if I stop and think about, the run with Wisp was not as hard as the Rhino one was, and the thing is because of the playstyle. The playstyle that I did with Wisp was to not use abilities. So, yeah. You're able to go invisible with Wisp when you jump. And I think maybe Wisp is easier to get to level cap than Rhino. It might just be, I'm not really sure. It's gonna depend on the playstyle, really. Because I was using Arcane Trickery and stuff, and I just kept using finishers on enemies and barely touching the ground pretty much. And yeah, it took me more time. It was probably took me like more than 6 hours to get that run, like on the exact run that I reached level cap without using abilities. But to actually get that run done, it took me almost more than a day of tries. Yeah. As for Rhino, uh, Rhino's gonna be last place because Rhino's kind of hard. Rhino's kind of hard to get it done, because there is no like. I don't think there's like a invulnerability time between breaking your iron skin and taking damage to your shields, and you'll actually trigger like you trigger the freaking shield gate too fast, and I don't think like the last instance of damage you'll take while iron skin is active, I don't think that's held by any way. It goes like it. I think this is what I think. The last bit of damage that's gonna break iron skin, it breaks iron skin and also hits your shields. That's what I feel like it happens. So I've already adjusted that build. I'm gonna be attempting another level cap with Rhino in the future. I think the changes that I've made are gonna make it easier, and yeah, still, so that's gonna be how it's ranked. So yeah, I think Rhino could really use a rework to make things a little bit better, so he can like get to level cap, but not to make him like an overall better frame and be much more tanky than he is. And yeah, I'll talk more about a Rhino rework on a separate video. So the ranking is first Ash, second Revenant, third Wisp, fourth Rhino. That's my list for the frames that I've used for level cap. Would you like to see a different frame on level cap? Yeah, let me know what frames you use to get to level cap, and if you considered using any of those, or if you ever considered using any of those, or maybe why you're not using some of them. Yeah, leave it in the comments below. Leave it a like. Consider subscribing.